Welcome back everybody to Hayes Tech. My name is Dave Hayes and this is the channel where we talk about pretty much anything tech. If you recall, about 2 weeks ago I put a video out on NCH VideoPad Video Editor Pro, and I told you guys I was going to start doing a series of videos showing you all how to use this video editor, hopefully from start to finish. Now back, I would say about a month ago, I did a video on how to use NCH VideoPad Video Editor, and I showed you how to make a video from start to finish. But this video was close to an hour long, and a lot of you out there do not want to sit through an hour-long video. So I decided what I would do is chop this up and turn it into several tutorials. Okay, so on this video we're going to go over transitions and effects. So when we come back, I'm going to show you how to throw transitions into your video and show you all the different transitions and all the different effects that comes with NCH VideoPad Professional. And as always, if you liked my video, don't forget to hit that like button and share my videos. It really helps me out. And if you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, think about subscribing. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hit that notification bell icon. That way you get a notification of my videos as soon as I release them. Okay, before we get started, just a reminder guys, if you liked the video or if you got something out of it, give it a thumbs up. Comments help the YouTube algorithms. If you're new to the channel and you like what you saw, think about subscribing. Also, don't forget I'm having a big giveaway. Whenever I hit 5,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away this camera that you're viewing me on right now. And this, of course, is my Canon T6i. The external plug to plug in an external microphone does not work. Never worked, even when I first purchased the camera. But again, I don't use external audio. I always use a good audio source anyways, and I recommend to all of you out there who are making your own videos, use a good quality external audio source, okay? So in this video, what we're basically going to do is I'm going to show you how to set transitions and show you all the different types of transitions in video, in audio, and so on. So I can kind of familiarize you all with this program and all the different transitions you can do in it. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is pull a video up into NCH VideoPad Editor Pro, and then we're going to go to a screen record, and I'm going to show you guys how I'm going to do this. And again, we're talking about transitions in this video. The first thing I want to get out of the way quickly is it doesn't matter what video I'm doing in this, okay? It's the opener to this video right here that I'm doing right now. I'm basically taking that, putting it in VideoPad Video Editor, and we're going to cut out what I don't want, and I'm going to show you guys how to add transitions and stuff like that. So this could be any video. I could bring up something really stupid that I have just sitting on my computer, but I figured, that one I'm using, 3 different camera angles, and this will give me a chance to show you guys how to use and utilize the transitions. Also, even though I'm not going to use all the transitions and stuff in here, I'm going to take you through this and show you all the different transition effects that they have in this program. One more disclaimer I want to make again before we get going. I may not do this the way most people do, or I may not do this the way NCH recommends that you do this. I know a lot of people use keyboard shortcuts. I don't do that. I only have one hand. This hand I can't use hardly. I use a mouse for everything. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this. So I'm going to open up, first, this is the way I do it. I always open up my folder first, which I have named VideoPad Tutorial. And this is number 2, Transitions. If you guys remember, the first video I did was called Combining Several Videos into a Single Timeline. So this is under transitions. So I'm opening that up. Now you guys can make any folders that you want, name them whatever you want, as long as you know where your videos are at. That's all that matters. So I have the video that we're going to edit for this under demo video, and that's the video we're going to edit. So I'm going to go ahead and open up VideoPad video editor. And remember, if you have a recent video that you are working on, it's going to be over here. We're not going to use that, so I'm going to X this out. I'm going to pull up that folder where that video file is at, right here. And I'm going to click and drag it into there. Now, while this is loading, normally I would drag in videos and audio. But since I already added in my external audio already into this, that's already, it's there. So basically what I have is 3 camera angles, this one, and this one, all combined into one timeline, and I showed you how to do that in the first tutorial. So we're going to continue with a video that all 3 timelines were put together into one timeline, and now I'm going to cut out what I don't want and add some transitions. So let's get into that. So the first thing we want to do, obviously, is we're going to pull this video down into the timeline. You just drag and drop. Now, you do want to wait until this yellow line builds completely across the top if you want to play it while you're editing it and have it run smoothly. But, I never do that. Sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. I'm just going to, what I did was I made this bigger. Since I only have one one timeline here. I dragged this line right here. It was all the way up here, and what I did was I want to be able to see the video, so I just clicked on it and dragged it down so I have a bigger area to view. Now, what I'm going to do is just play this, and then I will cut out what I don't want. So basically what we're going to do in this is we're going to cut out what we don't want out of here. So I'm going to go ahead and play it. Now you're going to want to actually play the video now. This is important that you play the video, find things you don't like, cut them out, okay? My name is Dave Hayes, and this is the channel where we talk about pretty much anything tech. Okay, there where I said I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. So I'm going to put my arrow, or put my cursor here next to the timeline, and I'm going to use my wheel on my mouse, and I'm going to scroll it to make this big so I can see everywhere a word is. Now I'm going to find where that word is at. So I'm going to click back here somewhere. Play it again. Okay, see this little bubble? That's the word We're going to cut that out. So it doesn't matter. You can click on either side of it. Cut. I'm going to click on it. Right click. Delete ripple. Now I'm going to play it and listen to it. We talk about pretty much anything tech. If you recall, about 2 weeks ago I put a video out on NCH VideoPad Video Editor Pro, and I told you guys I was going to start doing a series of videos showing you. Now you notice that big pause I did there? I'm going to cut that out as well. So we're going to go back again. I'm going to play it. Series of videos. I'm going to cut it there. And then you can see here where I start talking again. I'm just going to pull this up to right about there. Cut. Delete. Or delete ripple. Play it again to see if it sounds right and looks right. To start doing a series of videos showing you all how to use this video editor, and hopefully from start to finish. Now, back, I would say about a month ago, I did a video on how to use NCH Video. How to use this video editor, and hopefully from start to finish. Okay, now right there I did a camera transition. Okay, I went from one camera to another camera, and this is where I'm going to add a transition. Okay, and this is where you guys are going to actually see how to put and add different transitions. So what I want to do is I want to cut that right in the middle somewhere, right where the camera changes. So the camera changed there, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and I'm going to come to the other side where it changed at right there. I'm going to cut it again. And I'm just going to get rid of this piece in between. And the only reason I'm doing that, you don't have to do this, but I like to get out that little piece in between just in case I missed where the transition was by a little bit. I can just pull that out completely, and then I have a perfect transition line. So we are going to delete ripple. Now, notice right here you see this X. You'll have this on every single place where you cut. Okay? Now, if you want, click on that X, and that's going to bring this up. And these are all the different transitions that you can use for it. You can have no transition, random, where it'll just throw in whatever it wants. You have your simple transitions like blur. This is the one I use most often, is the crossfade. Now I'll show you what it looks like. We're going to click on that. It'll put that crossfade in there. So we'll go ahead and play this to let you guys see what it looks like. And hopefully from start to finish. Now back. Okay, so you saw that transition. Now, again, you could put any transition you wanted in here, and there are a plethora of different transitions you can use, from sliding, from, you know, I mean, just all kinds, drop downs, really crazy stuff. They have the really big animations down here. Page curl, you know, sparkle, textile. So, and of course there's the zoom effect, which, so you get it. Those are transitions. You get it. Basically, that is how you put a transition in. It is that simple. I'm not going to put a bunch in here for you because, like I said, I'm basically showing you guys how to cut it, how to get rid of what you don't want, and how to put a transition in. Okay. Now, normally I'll put a transition in when I change camera angles. I don't like to put a lot of transitions, and I will tell you this much. When I first started using a video editor, I thought, wow, transitions are awesome, and I was putting them everywhere. Go light on the transitions. Less is more. Just remember that, okay? So, again, I'm not going to go through all of this and show you, but you basically go through, cut out what you don't want on this video, throw a transition in if you want, and then when you're completely done, you go up to the top like we did in the last video, click Export, Video File, name it, call it what you want. We're going to call this Test 1. Set your video quality. I want this 4K, 4K 30, and then click Create. Now I'm not going to do that because there are some more things I want to show you on this. But I mean, that is how you cut what you don't want out of it and add transitions. Now the other things I wanted to show you were like text effects. Okay. So in order to add a text effect, you want to highlight an area, then go up to Text Effects, and these are all the different text effects that you can do, okay? The one I use most is called Simple Text Overlay. Click on that. It's going to give you a box. I like to put a shadow. You can change your colors here. And, you know, you have your text title. We're going to call this... test text, and good, just click the X on it and it's set. Then when you play this, and hopefully from start to finish, now you will see that text up there. I would say about a month ago I did a now video. if you want that text to be, you know, to be up there longer, just grab a hold of it with your mouse and pull it to however long you want it. And then that text will be wherever you see this box at, okay? You can also add transitions to the text right up here in the corner. This is just a simple fade in. On the beginning of your text, you can only add a simple fade in, okay? And that's what I use because I don't like it to look crazy. You can change your amount of fade in you want. I leave it at stock, so I click Set. Then over here under this X, you can add any of the transitions like I showed you earlier. I like to use a simple crossfade, and I will show you what that looks like. Let's move this away from this one here. I don't want it to conflict. Oh, and you can move it around just by clicking it and dragging it. You can move it anywhere you want. So we're going to go ahead and play that and let you see what that looks like. this video was over.
Here it comes.
Close to an hour long, and
Notice how it faded in. Now it's going to fade out. Now watch it. There, it faded out. So that's it, guys. Again, I want to keep this video as short as I can. That's how you set transitions. That's how you add text to your videos. That's how you edit out what you don't want. And then I showed you again how to take those videos and export them into your hard drive. So also, when you export a video, there are several ways to do it, and it gives you all the options here. I always go video file because that gives me control over how I want to upload the video. Once I click video file, it will save it where I tell it to save it. And then when I'm ready to upload my videos to YouTube or wherever I want to do it, then I can just go to there, go to YouTube, click upload my video, and go to there. So, you know, there are other things you can do, and since we're talking about effects, we're going to go ahead and click on the audio down here to highlight it. Well, we're going to click on something to highlight it. And then we're going to go up to audio effects. Now, under audio effects, these are all the different things that you can do. You have amplify, chorus, compressor, distortion, echo, equalizer, flanger, high pass, low pass. These are the ones I use most often, are high pass and low pass. Then you have noise removal, normalize, reverb, surround sound, and then VST plugins. And that basically is you have to download all your VST plugins from wherever, you know, VideoPad, and it will throw all your plugins into an area there. I don't use that. If I'm going to use any kind of audio plugin, I'll use my audio editor. I think it's a little better than what you get out of, you know, VideoPad. But, you know, what they give you in VideoPad is pretty damn good. So there's definitely enough there that you guys can make a high quality video using this software. So that's pretty much it. Like if I was going to amplify it, I'd just click on amplify. It's going to say here how much you want to amplify it. I would go like 150%. And then exit out, and then everything that's highlighted is now amplified by 150%. I'm not going to play it because it would blow your eardrums out. If you want to undo that, go to Menu, Edit, Undo Edit Effects. Keep going until you see Add Amplify. Now, the amplification I put on there is completely gone. Alright guys, I think I've kept you long enough. I want to keep this video as short as I can. So that's how you do video effects, audio effects, text effects, and transitions. Well everybody, I hope you got a little something out of this, and I hope I didn't keep you too long. I tried to keep this as short as I possibly could this time. I will be putting out a lot more videos and show you a lot more features on this and show you how to use it a little more. Remember, if you have any suggestions on what you would like to know, you know, how to use this program, just comment below, and I will try to throw that in my list of features that I'm going to show in this little series of tutorials that I'm doing. So with that being said, I just want to thank each and every one of you. I do appreciate it. Remember my giveaway for this camera coming up when I hit 5,000 subscribers, so remember to share my videos, like my videos if you can. It does help YouTube's algorithms. With that being said, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys on the next one.